Hello and welcome to Zip News. A white South Carolina police officer has been charged with murder after shooting a black man 8 times in the back. 33-year-old Officer Michael Slager pulled over 50-year-old Walter Scott in a traffic stop on Saturday morning due to a broken brake light. Slager told fellow police officers that Scott took his stun gun, but video made available to the New York Times paints an entirely different picture. In the footage, Scott appears unarmed as he runs away, and it looks like Officer Slager may have planted the stun gun on him as he lay face down and motionless following the shooting. The incident has again raised the debate on wearable police cameras. As many on Twitter have pointed out, a murder indictment would almost certainly not have been possible without the amateur footage taken by a passerby. One person tweeted, "I guarantee if there was no video, the evidence would have automatically matched cops' versions." While another added, "Imagine how many times throughout history they got away with murder because there wasn't a camera." The case comes at a time when racial tensions are at a critical point in the United States. Following the shooting death of unarmed black teenager Michael Brown, the town of Ferguson became a household name following marches and widespread protests against racial intolerance. Brown's shooter, police officer Darren Wilson, was later exonerated by a grand jury, but the damage was done and the message from demonstrators was clear. Even President Barack Obama weighed in on the issue, saying at the 50th anniversary of the Selma March, the more work needed to be done towards obtaining racial equality. An FBI probe into the Ferguson police force later found evidence of institutionalized racism in the department. Just a few weeks earlier, unarmed New Yorker Eric Garner was killed when he was pulled down to the ground via a chokehold. In that case, Officer Daniel Pantaleo also escaped charges. It doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on, whether you think all officers are above the law or all officers are equal. Black males are in the overwhelming majority when it comes to deaths involving police, and there needs to be an attitude and action adjustment before progress can be made. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.